Hello. Today I'd like to share a reading with you from Pure Land, Pure Mind. My teacher, Shifu, gave me this book about 2 years ago to read before I took Pure Land vows. And so this made me a lay person. And Pureland Buddhism is actually the most popular form of Buddhism in the world. And I'd like to read you some of this to help you understand a little better. I'd like to say that this copy was translated by J.C. Clearly. And this section is called 3 Difficulties for Pure Land Belief. It's on page 107. Someone posed this question. Shakyamuni Buddha touched the ground with his toe, and immediately it became a golden world. If Buddha has such powers, why does he not immediately transform this world of ours, the world called endurance, with its rocks and earth and mountains, with its places filled with filth and with evil, into a land of ultimate bliss, adorned with all manner of precious jewels, and let sentient beings quickly advance to the far reaches of millions and billions of Buddha lands. Alas, Buddha cannot deliver beings without the causal conditions for enlightenment. You know this, don't you? Pure causal conditions bring about pure lands. If the minds of sentient beings are not pure, even though the Pure Land exists, how can they get born into it? For example, beings who practice the 10 virtues are born as devas and change hell into heaven. Even though the Tathagata, that's the Buddha, extends his golden arm to pull them up, those sentient beings who practice the 10 evils can never ascend to his inner palace. Therefore, when Buddha drew back his spiritual powers, the momentary golden world turned back into the world of endurance it had been before. Someone asked in the sutras, is it said that one repetition of the Buddha's name made with complete sincerity wipes away the sins of 80 trillion eons of birth and death? Does this refer to the level of things and events, or to the level of inner truth? The sutra says, invoke the Buddha's name once, you have already become Buddha for that moment. It also says, pay homage to Buddha once, and one's feet arrive at the diamond realm, and at an atom of dust becomes the seat of a wheel-turning king. Right now, there is no need to talk about things and events and inner truth. We should just focus on the 2 words with complete sincerity. Just worry that your mind will not be in a state of complete sincerity if it is. Don't worry that sins will not be wiped away. If it is like this in the event, it will be like this in inner truth. If it is like this in inner truth, it will be like this in the event. What is there to doubt? Sorry about stuttering over that a little. So I have actually read that a few times, but there's a lot to unpack there. Yet the most important thing that I find in that passage is speaking with sincerity, doing with sincerity. When we are sincere, it can be felt in many realms. When we have sincerity, things are true, and we start seeing beyond our illusion. If we say the Buddha's name just to say the Buddha's name, but we don't put our heart into it, you may not receive the same effects as you would if you put your effort, your heart, and your sincerity into doing such. For some people it may seem silly to say those things, but our words hold a lot of power, and we can communicate on a deeper level than we have any understanding of. So the most important thing to take from that passage is truly be sincere about your efforts. So the place I've been studying, we do a chant, and we go, Namo Amitabha Buddha, Namo Amitabha Buddha, Namo Amitabha Buddha. Now, it might not be in that exact tone, but this is what we say with our palms together. And the energy that's created by doing that is phenomenal. And the more we do that, the deeper that truth becomes. Now, you can do this with any being that you feel, any spiritual being or ascended master or love of the universe or angel, archangel, whatever you feel, Jesus Christ, whatever you feel is right for you. Because the divine world, everyone is everyone, including yourself. We are all one. So when you call upon one, you call upon many and all. And I think we don't realize that. So we try to discriminate sometimes and say, no, if you call upon this person, then, you're going to go to hell because you don't believe in God, and so on and so forth. But I don't believe that. And a big thing is that we put the love out there, and we get the love back in return. So follow your heart. That's what really matters. Well, a lot of people chant Om. It's been called the tone of the universe. There's a color for Om. It's said to be white, and it's in the region of the head. It's the divine energy of the Buddhas and the Bodhisattvas. So it helps with purification. Another tone is Ah, A-H, and this is red, and it's in the throat area, and it helps with the pure speech of the Buddhas and the Bodhisattvas. And another tone is Hum, and that's the blue color, and it's in the heart region, and that's non-dual wisdom of the Buddhas and the Bodhisattvas. So Om, Ah, Hum is purification of the body, speech, and mind. I apologize for all the leaf blowers. It's obviously fall, and this is the sound we hear in the fall. So, let's do it together. And when you do that, when you say Om, you can picture white energy by your head, red energy by your throat, and blue energy by your heart. So I'll read you this little passage I have here. Visualize the white light of Om in the center of your head as you chant the syllable. See the light filling your physical body and purify it as you chant. Visualize the red light of Ah at your throat as you chant the syllable. See this light filling your entire body and purifying your energy of speech as you chant. Visualize the blue light of Hum in the center of your head as you chant the syllable. See this light filling your entire body, causing you to be one with the universal Buddha mind. The universal Buddha mind. Let's touch on that for a moment. It is the oneness of the universe, and it is similar, if not really the same, as Christ consciousness, your I am presence. All these things are the true self. In Taoism, it'd be your true essence. In Buddhism, it'd be the pure mind, going to the pure land, and the true nature of yourself. Many other beliefs, it's the Christ consciousness. The I am presence. The words I am do hold a lot of power. That's why we do so many affirmations with I am worthy, I am loved, and so on and so forth. When we start seeing these things as one instead of separated, we step out of duality and into the interconnectedness of the entire universe, which we are expressing at all times, in all ways. And it's a beautiful thing. I am so grateful. And I'm so grateful to share this with you. Even if this does not resonate with you, thank you for being here and listening. All right, let's chant one more time together. We'll start with Om. And I really felt that in my body and in my head and in my mind. Very beautiful. And now let's do Ah, the red light by your throat and then in your entire body. Take a deep breath. And now let's do hum. H-U-M, hum. I went a little higher pitch on that one. But it's okay, because it's what is expressing out of me at this time. Toning can be very, very powerful. Thank you. Thank you for listening. The sincerity of heart is the true message of this video today. If you chant those syllables from your heart, it can be very helpful for your life and your well-being and your spiritual essence. Thank you for listening. Amitabha. One more thing, actually. Now that I just said Amitabha and bowed to you. There are some who believe that worshiping deities is what Buddhism is about, or Hinduism, that we bow to a statue and we worship them. But the truth is, when we bow to each other, when we bow to that statue, when we bow to the myriad Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, Mahasattvas, when we bow, we are bowing to our true essence, to our enlightenment, to the universe. We are bowing in an all-inclusive love, one consciousness, one mind, our pure mind, the I am presence, the Christ consciousness. We are bowing to our true nature. So I bow to you again. Namo Amitabha Buddha. Have a good day. Thanks for listening.